my soul bards, hardies, and more. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. We're at 4-State Comic-Con. Let's go ahead and talk about the career changes that have been going on in my life, including today. See you in a bit. Welcome back again, everybody. We are live from 4-State Comic-Con. I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat if you can or if you do. Everything is going great today. I've met so many amazing people. There's so many epic cosplayers here today. Oh my goodness. I got to meet Belle. I got to meet Deadpool. I got to meet so many people. Also, a friend of mine, Jamie, who is the head of mytarot.org, one of my favorite YouTube channels outside of writing here on YouTube, stopped by to say hello. So if you know Jamie, if you've gotten a reading from or want to get a reading from Jamie, go ahead and check him out. Thank you for stopping in, my friends. We have so many epic soul bards, hardies, and more in chat today. Who's all here? Luna, hello, hello. Thank you for being here alongside your sister. It's great to have both of you doing great things. I know all of you are going to be in Balticon in a couple of weeks. I wish I could join you. Good. Hello, hello. Miranda, hello, sweetheart. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're doing really great. Welcome in, welcome in. LJ, it's been a hot second, my friend. How's this? Thank you for the confirmation on the hearing of. So, everyone voted in my live stream writing sprints lately to go ahead and do a little bit of a talk asking what it's like been doing a career change from being a teacher to an author. Go ahead and light up the comments live or on the replay if you want to know more or if you have any questions for me about. So a little bit of background and story. How did this journey all start to get us to here at 4-State Comic-Con? Our very first Comic-Con, fellow Myrna. We did it. We did it. So in 2020, you all know what happened. Instead of finishing up the fourth quarter of the year in the classroom, I was invited to go ahead and do so virtually. And I had a lot of free time on my hands. Suddenly, I no longer had a 3-hour round trip commute from Cumberland, Maryland to Hedgesville, West Virginia. So definitely took advantage of that additional time to start, well, writing. Very few people know that the first 2 chapters of Bound by Fate and Blood are fan fiction. So I took a fan fiction and remorphed it into something even better and even greater. It no longer has pretty much any of those ties to the fanfic it once started as, but in the background of leaving the classroom, I've been working on this. Why am I leaving teaching? Is what everyone wants to know. I don't think I need to say the specifics other than teaching is what it is. I taught in West Virginia during the Red for Ed strike, which was just months before shutdown put us in, well, shutdown. So that combined with the fact that I know I will never make more than $50,000 per year, even though I have all the experience I had, I said I need to do something with my skill that better benefits my family and, more importantly, better benefits other authors. And now YouTube is my classroom. And I don't consider it so much a classroom so much as I enjoy spending time with other writers who actually want to live the expression. Ooh, what fan fiction inspired it? Well, it was a mixed match, actually. I used to play Vampire the Masquerade and Dungeons and Dragons in high school and college with a bunch of friends. And one character that was in a standalone fan fiction that only ever got 2 to 5 chapters long ended up becoming a character in that live session game. And I kind of took elements for one and ran with it in the other. And suddenly you have Nefertiti's story. And It's kind of a crossover of a lot of different anime. If you like Sailor Moon, you're going to fall in love with the 5 leading ladies of the books because they are magical girls and proud of it. If you're into the Gundam franchises where partnerships among friends are built by force and proximity to people, then it's going to be definitely for you. So you can probably watch a bunch of different anime and see a lot of different, hey, I wonder if that character was. Fun fact, since we have people from the show in the house tonight, Four State Comic Con is featuring the voice talents of Nurse Joy and Bulbasaur from Pokemon, but most of you probably know them also as My Valentine and Mokuba Kaiba. So, yeah, you might see some overtones of Yu-Gi-Oh! In there just because, well, we're dealing with immortal creatures and magic in ancient Egypt. So you probably notice, hey, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. Is there a similarity? If you think there is, you think there is. So, Kat asks, did you ever meet a famous author in person? Technically, kind of, not really. My father-in-law lives about 20 minutes outside of Bangor, Maine, which is where Stephen King lives. I have stalked Stephen King's house, and I have sat in the same coffee shop as him, but didn't get a chance to say hello because the locals are really protective of him, I hear. Like, they know he likes to not be bothered, and they just like to let him go into the backdrop because he's the crazy local author. So, and that's from someone who's lived up there locally. So, I've not exactly met in person. If you want to count our beloved Sarah Cannon, oh yeah, Sarah's amazing. I count Sarah as uber famous to the stars. I really, really do. I don't think many of us would do what we do if it weren't for Sarah. And I know I wouldn't do what I do if it weren't for my fellow admin either. So I consider them to be really super famous in that regard. People I would love to meet. I mean, I do say my books were as if J.R.R. Tolkien and George R.R. Martin sat down and played Dungeons and Dragons with J.R. Ward as the dungeon master. See, I would love to get a hold of Martin and meet him, but I want to sit down with J.R. Ward. Like, most of you know, I have my podcast, Listening to the Voices in Our Heads. If I could get one guest, it would be J.R. Ward. I would love to have her come and have a virtual chat with me. Thank you so much there, Lauren and Nicole. You all look beautiful every day. So as far as the career change goes, I'm not actively teaching. I'm doing curriculum development advisory. So a client of a client, basically. That's why I call my Monday, Friday, 8 to 4 a client, because it's contractual and I'm giving mostly curriculum development advice along the way in that position. I'm not exactly teaching, we'll put it that way. So it's more like I help design the curriculum and substitute teach, and that's about it. All the love, all the love. So, how's your day been, everybody? How's your day been? Go ahead and brag on you. I may or may not be taking next week off, like from pretty much everything. So, heads up. Also, on Monday, there is an so after Monday, I should say, I might be taking a couple days off just to recharge my batteries. But at the same time, with Monday, there is a new class announcement coming out, a freebie class I will be doing in May if you want to know more info. So any other questions, let me know. I'm not going to stay live too much longer other than to say this is a new beginning onto something totally epic awesome. Thank you all for being here Thank you for commemorating this moment and being here with me through all the ups and downs, because I really couldn't do it if it was without you. Yes, more courses, forever a teacher. You can, again, YouTube's my classroom, right? No words, but hubby and Miranda went, oh yes, yoga all the win. I know you were looking for another one. How'd the sales go? Kat, I hope you have a really, really good day and you take care of yourself at the craft fair. Huge hugs, honey, huge hugs. So I myself am not going to be hanging much longer because we are going to go ahead and get wrapping up from Comic-Con. And I hope to see you all at more Comic-Cons in the future, everybody. This is the first of many, in my opinion. This is the first of many. So if you want to go ahead and check out my books and bring it to my next Comic-Con, I hope to be at Harrisburg Pop and Comic-Con in August. And the Kickstarter for books 1 through 5 should be finished by then. So whether you're live or on the replay, go ahead. Let me know how you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe. And take care of yourself. You've always been worth it from the beginning. Bye.